to Lord art thou not, bearer of, for the time thou and I, of course, till we meet again. Speak thy honorable, till we meet again.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls.
Hold your horses. Let's have a nice talk about this. I'll come clean. I did you wrong. I didn't mean it though. Not one bit. You get urges running the business and all that.
Fire root. I'm butter.
Yeah, whatever you say, boss.
Model for the rest of us. A true friend. Forever.
At this point, if you have not bought Sequel's armor yet, progress Grey Rat's quest up to the Irithil plunder and tell him to plunder Irithil. Then speak with Patches.
Hey, what happened to Grey Rat anyhow? I haven't seen him at all lately. If you know where he's scurried off to, be sure and tell me. I need to stock up, and if he's gone and croaked, he'll have left a cold mine. What? Gone all the way to Irithil, has he? There can't be much left of that frozen sprawl. The old rat. He's gone off the deep end this time.
Next, defeat Pontiff Sullivan when Patches is absent from Firelink Shrine, and Grey Rat will be safe and sound in Firelink. Now, it is safe to purchase the Katarina set off of Patches. After discovering Lothric Castle, send Grey Rat to plunder the area, then inform Patches where Grey Rat went.
Off to Lothric, the castle of no return. That old thief's lost it if he thinks he has a chance in there. It's not like he's new to this game. What's got into him? That old thief.
Patches will leave Firelink Shrine until you kill a boss, and once he is back, he will sell a hidden blessing.
Well, look at you, the luckiest lass in the world. I just got hold of some truly fine treasure.
This concludes Patches' questline. I think due to the time constraints they forgot to cut that dialogue there, but in my opinion, the first take he did was better. Thank you for watching.
Name's Guide.
For a final toast to your valor and my old friend Yorm. Long may the sun shine.
Hey guys, welcome to my Sequel questline walkthrough. To start his quest, you want to be in the Undead Settlement, and you'll run into him regardless either way if you're progressing through the game. You'll be faced with his old elevator fiasco. In order to solve this, just hop on the pad and let him go up. After he's up, go up the elevator and talk to him, then kill the fire demon.
Oh, pardon me, I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegbert of Cathedral. To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Hello, near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow. Well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower. Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them, but I have to find a way up. That's just the trouble. This lift only goes down. Well, that doesn't get me anywhere.
There should be a ledge where you can drop down onto from the lift.
Ah, oh, don't disappear like that. You have me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift. On some days, I begin to doubt myself. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast. I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl. Now, think twice before you go down that road. I seek word of the Knights of Katarina. Fight by your side. That was quite a performance, but you mustn't get in over your head. We unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a toast. Your valor, my sword, and our victory together. Long may the sun shine. Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
The next part in this questline requires you have to discover the Cathedral of the Deep, and once you have to open the double door shortcut so patches can come into the cathedral, and after that save and quit to reload the area, then talk to Patches and he will trap you, and you have to go around to the Rosaria's Covenant route, and from where you first saw him on the other side he'll be waiting for you so you can buy Sigurd's armor off him. Open these doors and you can just save and quit. Once you've reloaded the area, Patches should be standing right next to the bridge.
Well, you look reasonably sane. I am a knight.
Ladder. Pro tip, hold circle or B to climb up ladders just one minuscule quicker. Just like the tiniest bit quicker. I like Dark Souls 2. I love Dark Souls 2. Anyway, climb down here. To the left there, if you're in NG +2, you can get the Ring of Favor and Protection. To the left there, in that little alcove. Alright. This guy. Let's keep proceeding forth. Straight ahead. Yeah, these Knights of the Deep really want my head. No chance. No chance. Alright. Jump down this ledge. And, yeah. Should be a maggot here. You can take out the maggot there.
Yes, hello.
Just buy Sigurd's armor off him. You don't need to buy the shield, but I got it just in case. But yeah, all you need is his armor. And yeah. The next step in his questline requires you to go to the Cleansing Chapel bonfire, and just outside in the well, he'll be there requesting his armor, because some fuckhead stole it.
Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Oh. I know that voice. Just how long has it been? It's me! Siegfried of Cathedral. I'm loath to admit it, but I've been had. Someone's swiped my arm. Did you happen to see it anywhere? My deepest gratitude. I'm Siegfried of... With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here until we meet again, comrade. No need to worry about me. With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here in a jiffy. Anyone there? Anyone at all? Oh. I know that voice. Just how long has it been? It's me! Siegfried of Katerina! I'm loath to admit it, but I've been had. Someone swiped my armor. Did you happen to see it anywhere? Oh, my armor. Deepest gratitude. I'm Siegfried of Katerina. Salute you. With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here in a jiffy. Until we meet again, comrade.
Now you need to discover Irithil, and once you have, he will be in the Irithil kitchen, just by the Irithil sewers. But do not enter the Irithil dungeon until you have talked to him in the Irithil kitchen. This humble knight of Katarina enjoys a snooze. But anyway, after you talk to him here, you want to go through the Irithil dungeon and get the old cell key.
Excuse me, I must have dozed off. It's rather warm in here. Well, hasn't it been all too long? It's good to see you. Oh, I seem to have missed my chance, so I, Siegfried of Katerina, offer my deepest gratitude and a little surprise to go with it. It's all yours. I know. Won't you join me for dinner? I make a fine Esther soup. I've got some stewing right now. Even we undead deserve a little normalcy from time to time. And finally, upon this rendezvous, let us make a toast. To your valor, my sword, and our sworn duties. Long may the sun shine.
Once you get the key, make your way to the profane capital and free Sigurd from his cell. He will award you a titanite slab for doing so.
Have you heard? Somewhere, hidden right here in Irithil, is a deep dungeon. Home of Yorm, the reclusive giant lord. That reminds me, I've a grave promise to keep. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid I've cast a cloud over things. Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
Yeah, so you want to watch out for these centipede monsters and just climb up the ladder. There are the weirdest fucking looking enemies I've ever seen in this game. Just Dark Souls 3 in this game. It's in that cracked door there, cracked wall, but there should be a mage here. I've already cleared him out, but he will drop a scroll. I think it's Logan scroll, I'm not sure. Oh, golden scroll. Yeah, it's Logan scroll. Alright. Just free him, and then go kill Yorm.
You are a saint. Once again, you are my valiant savior. I, Siegfried of Katharina, express my deepest gratitude. Take this, a token of my thanks. Go on. It's all yours. No, please. Go on ahead. I've my own road to take, and a duty to fulfill. Very soon.
Sigurd has a chance of dying against Yorm, so make sure Yorm is aggroed on you while Sigurd's taking hits on him.
Old friend. I, Siegfried of the Knights of Katharina, have come to uphold my promise. Sun shine upon this Lord of Sinner.
If Sigurd does die against Yorm, then where he died, you can find his armor, shield, and Storm Ruler sword, which is pretty redundant. You don't need fucking 10 Storm Ruler swords. Fuck. But if you manage to kill Yorm with Sigurd, just call up that boss like a boss. Nah, seriously, if you do manage to kill Yorm with Sigurd, then just save and quit from the area, and Sigurd will disappear, and you can find his armor and shield and Stormruler sword right where he was sitting down. Let's have a toast.
It seems I am in your debt once again. My thanks. I could have not kept my promise without you. Now, for a final toast. To your valor, and my old friend Yorm. Long may the sun shine. Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast. You are a true friend. Best of luck with your duty.
Alright guys, this concludes Sigurd's questline video. I'd really appreciate it if you show some love and like and subscribe. Even if you don't, I still love you and appreciate your view. Alright guys, have a really wonderful life, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you guys.
In Souls, we talk a lot about disparity, about what lies between, or, of course, but they were also experimented upon, and all the while they were expected to believe that Greyrat was indeed a slave to the kingdom once.
Welcome guys to my brand new series of questlines. In this video we're going to be tackling Greyrat's questline. To start off his quest, you want to head to the High Wall of Lothric. His cell key can be found inside the room where you get your first Estus shard. You want to avoid these enemies and just run straight for the cell key. And yeah, you might get ganked or ambushed down at the bottom because there's heaps of enemies, especially the dogs. The dogs in this game are just outrageous. I don't know. You don't want to be trading hits, but proceed forth and you'll find it down a set of stairs to the left of the room, as where I'm facing now. Down these stairs. If I just get there. Alright. Sweet. Now head back to that bonfire we first hit. And his cell should be located down here, down this ladder, through this dungeon area. Take out this guy, just quick. Yep. And to the right here, down the set of stairs. He's a very peculiar NPC. But anyway, this guy. So open up the cell door and... yeah.
Ah. You're no jailer, are you? No, you're from far away. And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable. If that's true, then I have a favor to ask. Below the high wall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then? Very well. I humbly place my faith in you. I am Grey Rat of the Undead Settlement, and I promise to assist you. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. Do your part, and I'll do mine.
The next step is to acquire Loretta's bone shard.
Oh, hello, you're back. And in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part. Whatever trinket you need, speak up. Just don't ask me where I come from.
Yeah, I'm misjudging the range of this claymore, and this is pretty much where the second Estus shard you get is. Now return to Firelink Shrine and give him Loretta's bone shard.
Oh, hello, you're back. And in one piece. Well... Heavens. She was already dead. Thank you. I'm not almost a relief, really. You can keep them as... well... a little trinket of thanks. You can keep the ring as... goodbye. Oh, this place is a bore. What good is thievery if you've...
Now save and quit and he'll be curled up in a ball. DS1 reference.
Heavens. She was already dead.
Save and quit again or exit and enter Firelink Shrine to trigger his plunder request.
I was thinking... you know I'm a petty thief. Well... perhaps I'll go on the prowl. Everyone's dead or hollowed away anyway, right? So I might as well fetch some weapons or treasures with me. What do you say? Thank you. You will not be disappointed.
No need to worry.
Was once a well-known name. Until I ended up rotting in a cell.
Now, in order for him to return from his plunder, You have to at least kill one boss. And if you have not killed the cursed rotted greatwood tree yet, then that's a good start to kill that boss.
You've come at a good time. It took some prowling, but I finally made a score. Go on. Have agenda.
His next plunder request requires you to have discovered Irithil of the Boreal Valley. Once you have, go back and talk to him.
Oh, hello. Fine work, I say. Discovering Irithil in the Boreal Valley, all in a day's work. If the tales are true, it is home to old moon-worshipping nobles, and should be packed with treasure. What do you think? Shall I go and see what I can find? A fine choice. I am Grey Rat the Thief. What I bring back will be worthy of that name.
Go through Irithil like you normally would, and talk to Sigurd in the Irithil kitchen, but do not go through the Irithil dungeon route, because this will trigger Sigurd to walk to the profane capital. And if you're not doing Patch's questline, or if you bought the onion armor off Patches, then no one will save Grey Rat. Then he will die in Irithil. And if he does, you can find his ashes in the Irithil. But after you speak with Sigurd, then go kill Undead Sullivan, and then go back to Firelink and talk to Grey Rat, and he should be selling new shit.
Oh, then we're both safe and sound. Thank the gods for that. I don't like getting things so close. I might have died if it wasn't for that peculiar onion light. But in the end, it all paid off. Take a good look. They're sure to be of some use.
The final plunder of his questline requires you to discover Lothric Castle. Once you have, return to him and request him to plunder the castle.
You know, I was thinking about leaving for another round of the... There must be something of use in Lothric Castle. I'm aware of the danger. That castle is a death trap. Not that simple as return from the castle unscathed. Even back in the day. But I don't want to sit around and die a pity rat. And I consider myself your friend.
Proceed through the Grand Archives until you get to your first roofed area. And once you're in that first roofed area, proceed forth until you meet this ledge on the right. Drop down where there's a bunch of Corvians and keep going forward and jump onto the lower roof level. There you will find Grey Rat's corpse and ashes.
Thank you for placing your trust in me. Don't you worry. I know Lothric like the back of my hand.
You can give these ashes to the handmaid to get or acquire exploding bolts, or I think it's splintering bolts, critical damage, yeah.
Passing fine ash thou hast given. Almost as if it had lived back of my hand.
You can give these ashes to the handmaid to get or acquire exploding bolts, or I think it's splintering bolts, critical damage, yeah.
Passing fine ash thou hast given. And awfully warm, almost as if it had lived mere moments ago. Oh, forgive an old woman's idle prattle. I'm sure an ashen one such as thee would never indulge such pain.
Alright guys, thanks for watching, appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a really good life, and just, yeah, love you guys.
For a final... I made myself very clear. My allegiance will save me. This Night King does not forgive betrayal. Especially of the broken promises and dignity.
What's up? You can start Arena's quest straight off the bat if you have the Silver Cat ring, and just jump into the pit and rescue her from her cell. But if you do not have the Silver Cat ring, or if you're just starting the game, then you will need the Mortician's Ashes. The reason being is that the Mortician...
I made myself very clear. My allegiance remains as long as you assure that you will save me. This Night King does not forgive betrayal. Especially of the broken promises and dignity.
What's up? You can start Arena's quest straight off the bat if you have the Silver Cat ring, and just jump into the pit and rescue her from her cell. But if you do not have the Silver Cat ring, or if you're just starting the game, then you will need the Mortician's Ashes. The reason being is that the Mortician's Ashes hold the grave key that opens a way to get to Arena's cell. And this path that we'll be taking is actually past the dilapidated bridge, down into the sewer area, and there would be the gate to the right. There is also the first Undead Bone Shard you can acquire in this area that I'm passing now. The ashes are just on a corpse here, and once you get the ashes, bring them back to the handmaid, give them to her, and then buy the key off her.
Gracious. Passing let Iona.
After you have the grave key, head back to the dilapidated bridge bonfire and cross the dilapidated bridge. And down this area, as I said before, to the right will be the door that you can open. And to the right here is Velka's Shrine, which unaggroes NPCs. But talking about Arena's quest now, there are two sides to this quest. There's a good ending and a bad ending. In order for the bad ending to trigger, you have to purchase all her dark miracles. In order for the good ending to trigger, you have to purchase all her divine miracles. But if you've purchased all the miracles she has, whether it be dark or divine, then her dark ending will still trigger, for she has been afflicted by the dark for reading the passages inside the tomes. Giving Arena all the tomes will not trigger the bad ending, but buying all the dark miracles off her will, for she has to read the tomes in order to teach you them. Be careful, these rats they keep spawning. Heading up this ladder, you will find her sitting there, patiently. And Aegon of Kareem is waiting outside the cell, just guarding her.
Who is there? Is someone there? Anyone? Oh, please, whoever you are, touch me. The dark surrounds me and nibbles at my flesh. Little creatures. They never stop biting. So please, hold out your hand and touch me. Yes, there you are. So close, indeed. And I am not entirely alone just yet. Praise the merciful gods above. Oh, forgive me. I am Irina of Kareem. I came to this land so that I might be a firekeeper. Your touch has freed me from the darkness. I am weak and unfit to tend the flames. If it would not trouble you, would I enter into your service instead? Oh, thank you, sweet champion. I shall take my vows. I, Irina of Kareem, solemnly swear to serve you.
After you have walked Arena to Firelink Shrine, go outside the cell and exhaust Aegon of Kareem's dialogue. Aegon is needed at Firelink Shrine for her dark ending.
Oh, champion of Ash, I was not meant to be a firekeeper, but I am honored to serve the gods are ever merciful. My gratitude lies with them, and with you, I am yours now. Your wish is my command.
At this point, you will need to acquire all the dark or divine Braille tomes. The first one you can get is in Firelink Shrine, and you can buy it from Yuria. It is a Londor Braille tome. Yuria will appear at Firelink Shrine when you have 5 dark sigils in your inventory. You can get them by leveling up with Yol. The second tome you can come across is in the Road of Sacrifices. This is the halfway fortress bonfire. Head straight, cross the bridge, and then drop down to the left.
In my home of Karim, I was a nun. I would be pleased to share the tales of miracles with you. Although, to be honest, I only know that if I had a divine tome, I could tell you many tales and more. Only I cannot see. Terribly sorry. But you'll have to find me a divine tome for Braille.
The third tome you come across is in the Cathedral of the Deep. Now head down these stairs where you encounter the first giant, into the room at the end of this hall. And to the right here is a mimic. You can kill it, and it drops the deep Braille tome. The last tome we need to get requires you have discovered Lothric Castle. And once you have, head outside the Dragon Slayer Armor's boss arena, and just drop down this ledge where the dragon would be sitting, and then enter the room. In this room you can find the Sunlight Straightsword, which is in a mimic, and the Divine Tome of Lothric. Now that we've acquired all the tomes in the game, bring them back to Arena so she can teach you new miracles. You can bring the tomes to her in any order. Purchase all the divine miracles for her good ending.
Oh, you've brought me a Braille divine tome. Now I can tell new tales of miracle. Tales of the greater miracles can be quite the epics. What fun we will have. Thank you ever so much, sweet champion. May your solemn duty conclude in triumph.
After this, save and quit, reload the area, and you will notice she is not in her usual spot. She has moved to the Firekeeper Tower. You will need the tower gate key off the handmaid in order to get to her. Now, she has exceeded all divinity and has become a Firekeeper. Now, you can use her to level up.
Oh, sweet champion of Ash. Let souls be your strength.
If you have given her any dark tomes at this point, but have not purchased any dark miracles, you will find them on the floor in this room. And once you have, bring them to Carla in order to safely learn dark miracles. At this point of the game, you can find Morn's Great Hammer and the Moaning Shield inside Arena's cell, where she was sitting when you met her. Now, this concludes Arena's light ending. Her dark ending is simple to trigger, and can easily be mistaken during anyone's first playthrough. Purchase the dark miracles of her after you have given her all the dark tomes. And once you have afflicted her with the dark for reading the tomes. Now, save and quit, and then speak to her.
Please, little creatures, how they nip and bite.
Save and quit again, and you will notice she is not there. Just like the good ending, except this one is more despairing. Head outside Firelink Shrine toward Udix Gundir's boss area, and you will see Aegon guarding Arena for the last time. Aegon sees what you have done with Arena and is aggro on you, so defeat him and speak with Arena.
This wretch.
Who is there? Is someone there? Anyone? Oh, sweet champion. Where have you been? Please, your touch. The little creatures, how they nip and bite.
Arena is damaged and desolate from the dark miracles. Speak to her back at Firelink Shrine to understand how truly afflicted she is.
Oh, someone, please touch me. The dark surrounds me, nibbles at my flesh. Little creatures, they never stop biting. So please, hold out your hand and touch me. Is there no one here to touch me? those things from eating away at me.
She does not recognize your warm touch to the void of a vessel that she has become. But if you purchase Morn's gauntlets and equip them, touch her again and she will mistake you for the one that swore to put an end to her constant ruination and corruption if it ever happened.
You again. Touch me one last time. And kill me as you promised you would. A knight to carry you. He's always true to his word.
Truly said. Arena drops her ashes and the Firekeeper Tower key. Giving her ashes to the handmaid yields everything that she sells. This concludes Arena's bad ending. The handmaid will now sell everything that was available from Arena before she died. Now, Arena was corrupted by the abyss from the tales that were told in the dark tomes. She was blind, but nonetheless, the deep consumed her.
Quests. Let's go, man. I don't think she'll help me.
A militia but bound. Well, I'll have.
Oh no, she's still doing it.
Ashen one, be sure.
So how do I get?
I made myself very clear.
Dilapidated bridge down into the sewer area, and it would be the gate to the right. There is also the first undead bone shard you can acquire in this area that I'm passing now. The ashes are just on a corpse here, and once you get the ashes, bring them back to the handmaid, give them to her, and then buy the key off her. So, if you do not have the silver cat ring, or if you're just starting the game, then you will need the mortician's ashes. The reason being is that the mortician's ashes hold the grave key that opens a way to get to Arena's cell. And this path that we'll be taking is actually past the dilapidated bridge, down into the sewer area, and it would be the gate to the right. There is also the first undead bone shard you can acquire in this area that I'm passing now. The ashes are just on a corpse here, and once you get the ashes,
That one.
Ashes, bring them back to the handmaid, give them to her, and then buy the key. But if you do not have the silver cat ring, or if you're just starting the game, then you will need the Mortician's Ashes. The reason being is that the Mortician's Ashes hold the grave key that opens a way to get to Arena's cell. And this path that we'll be taking is actually past the dilapidated bridge, down into the sewer area, and there would be the gate to the right. There is also the first undead bone shard you can acquire in this area that I'm passing now. The ashes are just on a corpse here, and
How gracious. Passing let this I only hope.
In cells, do you? Ah. Taking an int, which is a lost cause. Couldn't even become a fire. After I brought her all this way and got her all... She's beyond repair. The woman's a lost cause. Couldn't even she's beyond...
Who is there? Someone there? Oh, the darks, little creatures, so please. Oh, and I have not praised them. Oh, forgive me. I am Irene. I came to this land. Your touch is free. I am weak, but if it would not drop... Oh, thank you, sweet child. I shall take my... Irina...
Very quaint. Very. I am Egon, a knight of Karim. I am allied to you for as long as you assure, and only. What's the matter? I am allied to you for and only. What's the... I am